Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be making you a ton of coins as usual. If you're new around here and you need a better team, just like I do, you are in the right place. All you've got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram, and you'll also be in for the chance of winning one of 8 copies of EAFC or one of 8 sets of FIFA points, whichever you prefer. And as usual, guys, if you want some coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description, and let's get into it. Now, before we start the video, I'm really risking it all. We're going to open these 4 packs, and if I get a good player in any of these 4 packs, I will add an extra copy of EAFC or an extra set of FIFA points. So we're going to be opening these up. I'm praying we don't get a good one, because otherwise I'm going to be spending a lot of money on you guys. We've only gone and got Davies in the first pack. I mean, that's an absolute dub. I skipped it, so I didn't even get to get gassed over it, but we've just got Davies. I think that does mean, arguably, we're doing another copy of EAFC. So it's now 9 copies of EAFC or 9 sets of FIFA points. It's whatever the winners pick, they will be getting. So I'm praying that a big long-term sub gets it, because there's 9 of them. I'm sure one of you is going to be a loyal sub. Hopefully you are all very happy if you do win, because I'm going to be forking out, I think from the looks of things, it's basically 10 copies now. It's basically £500. So it's going to cost me a bit. I know it's worth it because you guys have been absolutely killing it with the support all year round. I'm hoping that you guys continue to enjoy the videos. And let's get into the sniping. So starting off with a little bit of pain in my stomach, realizing I'm actually going to have to buy you guys an absolute ton of copies of EAFC. We're going to go and have a look at buying first of all. So if you look on the gold rare front, these guys, there is a few decent players. So if we have a look here, you've got Missouri is kind of the cheapest one of the bunch. So he kind of knocks down that filter. So if we have a look at different positions on the field, you look at midfielder, there is nothing, I believe, on the lower front. So if we go down to kind of the 10k mark, we got Gnabry, we got Muller. We should have as well in this one Sane. I'm not sure where he kind of sits, but Muller and Gnabry on the lower front of this. So if we have a look at realistically, I think around the 4k mark, that's kind of where Gnabry and Muller seem to be sitting. If we knock this down to 3.3, you got 2k there, not too much coming there at the 2k mark. So if we sit here at around 2,000 coins and just kind of search through, it looks like there is quite a few there. So whereabouts are we actually sitting for the snipe? So 1.6 there, maybe a little bit more, 1.8. So 1.8 seems to be a reasonable point to be selling these on. 1.7, there's not really that many. So EA tax on 1.8 is 90 coins. So we knock it down to 1.6, it means we're going to make 110 coins per card. So we can take that. 110 is quite a good result. Now, obviously, there is potential for more. If we get a 1.5, you're looking at 210. 1.4 is 310, and so on. You've just got to be the quickest to the snipes. Now, I would say my sniping fingers are a little bit slower than they have been in previous years. I think I probably am not getting as many as I used to, but I'm just getting familiar kind of to this new feel to it. The menus are slightly different. You do have a slightly different feel. I have no idea why it's reset the filter there, but there is just a different feel to each of these kind of sniping systems. So it's a little bit to get used to. Now, what you can do on the buying front as well on the gold rare is go over to French. So we've got a Pamecano here at kind of the 25k mark. You've also got Coman pushing a little bit further, but you got the chance to snipe these both on the filter. So if you do have the coins, it's a good one to be looking at around that mark. So we're going to sit there at around, let's have a look. So 25k, it looks like a Pamecano is going for, maybe 26 if we're being realistic. So 26k for the snipe. EA tax on that is going to be 1.3k. So we knock it down by 1.5. That's going to be a 200 coin profit. Not quite good enough. At 24k, we'll be making it around 700 coins a card. That is pretty much where we'd be looking to make on these kind of bigger cards. So we've missed that 24 there. That was a pretty quick snipe. Someone has really swept that under the feet from us, but we've definitely got the potential to go out and grab another one. I think we've got a good chance at getting some bangers on this one. Now, I would say as well, on the defensive front with Bayern Munich, I think if you pop the minimum to around 10k, you've got quite a few good players there, but I don't know if Missouri comes out at 10k at the minute. I'd have to check the price ranges, but definitely a good one to grab yourself a Pamecano. Definitely the likes of course, Coman can come up on this one as well. We missed that second one there. The other option that you could have if you want to go, for example, the Coman route, if you go down for the left mid for Bayern, you will see you've got the likes of Coman. You should have the likes of, let's have a look, is there anyone else? I believe, I don't know if Kolo Muani has a card at Bayern, because I think that his card is transferred already. So it's just Coman on that front. Of course, we do have the midfielder and German filter. Now this one's obviously, if we price out Muller, we price out the Nabrys and the Sanes of the world, so we put this to the minimum of about 20,000 coins. You're going to have Kimmich is going for around that mark. You've got Gnabry there, so it looks like the price ranges, you can't really price them out right now. Now, if you guys like this football kit or any of the football kits that I've been wearing in the videos, check out bestfootballkits.com. You will find the best quality, the best prices, and you'll get 12% off with my link in the description. So make sure to go check them out. Now, a classic filter we were using last year, gold rare, Italian and League One is still up and running. You're going to have to get a pretty big snipe on Donnarumma to get him on this one though. We've mostly got the Verrattis who are going to be pulled. So you're looking at around the 8.1 mark for Verratti there. You can compare price your way to a decent snipe on that one. It's more of an honourable mention. I mean, we could have got a blinder there, but it's more of an honourable mention. I think at the minute Donnarumma's price ranges may still be messed up. They will be fixed, and then this filter is going to be brilliant. Now, another one to cast your eyes over is gold rare centre-back Premier League and Manchester City. You've got the likes of Ake and Akanji and Stones. Now, of course, Stones and Ruben Diaz a little bit higher in the price ranges there, but you've got Akanji and Ake on the low end who will both come up. So looking at around, I think 1.1k or 1.2k for the sell on for both of them. So really easy, low budget fill for this one. You're looking at a very easy profit. So we sell at 1.2, 60 coin EA tax, which means at 1k, we're going to be making 140 coins per card. You did say an Ake at 1k there a moment ago, and you can definitely get a Kanji and Ake at that price. There are going to be a lot of people picking them up at this price because they are actually good defenders to be using on the lower end, and potentially they might not be a bad investment to be using on like the shorter term, maybe for the upcoming weekend league. But you're just looking at getting a few decent snipes on these boys. As you can see, I'm not quite as good at sniping as I used to be. It's definitely not as easy with the new menus, and I am missing a lot of cards, but you guys, I'm sure, will get a ton and not make the mistakes I am. If you head over to Aston Villa, you've got gold rare Spain and Premier League, and you're going to have the likes of Alex Moreno and Pau Torres. Now, Pau is a little bit more expensive, but Moreno is kind of that first choice left back that a lot of people are going to be using, and he's also very snipeable. So at 1.1, you're looking at nothing on the market right now. Similar price to the Man City filter there. 1.2, we can find a decent bit. So we got that one at 1 point. Oh, we've missed that one there. I did actually snipe him a minute ago at about 1k for my main team, and I will show you, no, not 1k, like 750, and I'll show you that because I feel like my snipes have been so bad today. It's almost unbelievable that I got a good snipe. And one front we do want to have a look at as well on the kind of other end of cards is we've got some beautiful heroes that we can start sniping. Now, I will be doing a higher budget video because it's been requested in the comments, and we've got, of course, the standard heroes. Now, if we have a look at these, if you go to kind of the 70, 60k mark, there is quite a few heroes, and what's good is no one has coins at the minute. So we've got Kanu here, we've got Rickon, we've got Cahill, all of which will have very snipeable cards right now. If we go down to the bottom end of things, we've got 50k here, you've got Dempsey, we've got a few here at 50, 50, 47, 47. There will be Rickons creeping around the 40k mark, and you've just got to be there when it happens. You've got Dempsey's as well, Cahill, all of these guys, very, very similar value. If we sit at the 47 mark and just compare price, you should have some absolute blinders coming up. Now, this filter, of course, is going to get better as these guys cheapen up or as people pack these more. So I would say release date, this is going to go absolutely crazy. It's definitely a one to watch, but bearing in mind they are absolutely crazy cards throughout the year to snipe, I would say it's definitely one that you might want to feast your eyes upon. So if you're new around here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.